Good morning, Wilson. Coming up today on the Warrior News.
Information regarding available scholarships.
Plus, news for various sports is coming up.
And an important notice for juniors.
Those stories and a whole lot more are coming up next today on the Warrior News.
Weather, news, sports, and more. This is the Warrior News. Wilson's source for news and information. With Caleb Garland and Kelsey Murray. Broadcasting from Wilson Area High School, the Warrior News starts right now.
Good morning, Wilson. Today is Thursday, November 10th, 2016. I'm Caleb Garland.
And I'm Kelsey Murray.
What's going on, Wilson? I'm Pat.
And I'm Scott.
And we about to get litty again on another episode of Studio Vibes.
We were sent many requests via our Twitter page at Vibe Studio 1, and the album that you guys requested the most was none other than Meek Mill's latest project, Dream Chasers 4, or DC4.
Robert Rameek Williams, better known by his stage name, Meek Mill, is an American hip-hop recording artist from the city of Philly.
On this album, he proves that he can stand the test of time and raps about the violence that's happened throughout his life.
This is the rapper's 31st album and has already received a lot of positive feedback.
Released on October 28, it has already placed a spot on top 10 for latest album releases.
He explains in this album how he started out in the music business and how he rose to fame.
His music usually talks about the beef he has with other artists, shout out to Drake. But on this album, he focuses mainly on the music.
This album features many guest vocals such as Tory Lanez, Lil Uzi Vert, Nicki Minaj, Quavo, Don Q, Young Thug, 21 Savage, French Montana, and many more.
In my opinion, I feel like this album could have been met much more than what we got. But for what we got, it's very good and it's acceptable, and you should all check it out.
What I like about this album is how his lyrics flow with the distinct beats in each of his songs, and it is definitely a masterpiece, and every one of you should listen to it. That's
all we have for you today, Wilson. If you have a request on an album you'd like us to review, send us a message on our Twitter page at Vibe Studio 1.
And we'll see you on the next episode of Studio Vibes. Now let's send it back to the desk.
Have a great day.
Reminder, tutoring is now available in the library every day during most periods. Lutron's Explorer Post offers high school students an after-school opportunity to learn about science, technology, engineering, and math. If interested, check the website or check with guidance. New scholarships are now available in guidance. Scholarships include the Prudential Spirit of Community Award with a deadline of November 8th, the Elks Most Valuable Student Scholarship with a deadline of November 30th, and the Ronald McDonald House Charities U.S. Scholarship Program, which is due back by January 18th, and finally the PSECU Scholarship Program Award, which has a deadline of February 28th of next year.
Attention Wilson athletes. During the past 3 years, if you earned a sports certificate and/or varsity letter and did not receive it, please stop down at the main office. We know the hard work and time that you dedicated to your sport and our school, and to ensure that you received the appropriate awards that you earned. There will be a History Club meeting today after school in room 301 to decorate for the Veterans Day Assembly. Reminder to all cross-country athletes, our banquet will be held in the high school cafeteria at 6 this Thursday. See Mr. Brown if you cannot attend.
Do you love Little Caesars Pizza? Well, now you can enjoy it from the comfort of your own home. The junior class is selling Little Caesars pizza kits to help reduce the cost of prom. Kits start as little as $20, and every kit sold lowers the price of prom. Money and order forms are due back into Mr. Friedhoff by Friday, November 18th. Delivery will be after school on Monday, December 5th.
There's a mandatory softball meeting today after school in the high school cafeteria. Please plan to be there if you're interested in being a member of this year's softball team.
And the ASVAB assessment for all juniors will be on November 18th of this year. This is a skills assessment which may help students align skills with post-secondary planning. Students may opt out of this assessment with a signed note from a parent or guardian. This must be submitted to guidance prior to the assessment date. Guidance counselors will review ASVAB results with students and encourage them to use this information as another component in their post-secondary planning.
And before we go, congratulations to this year's girls soccer team for being named the recipient of the Lehigh Valley Soccer Officials Association of 2016 Carl Rosenbusch Fair Play Award. Great job.
Awesome job. Keep up the great work. And that is all we have for you today on this Thursday edition of the Warrior News. I'm Caleb Colley.
I'm Kelsey Murray.
Be sure to follow the Warrior News on Instagram and Twitter at Warrior News 15, and have a marvelous day.